We're diving into an incredible story about the 1971 no-mint-mark Kennedy half-dollar coins. These coins have captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide, with some believed to be worth a fortune, potentially millions of dollars. If you have one of these coins, you might want to take a closer look because this could be life-changing. Let's start with the basics. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor the late President John F. Kennedy. It quickly became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. While most collectors focus on the silver versions from the 1960s, the 1971 no-mint-mark variety has become one of the rarest and most sought after in recent years. In 1971, the U.S. Mint transitioned from producing silver Kennedy half-dollars to a copper-nickel-clad composition. These coins were struck in massive quantities at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Typically, coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, but what makes the 1971 no-mint-mark coin extraordinary is its unique errors and features that set it apart from standard issues. One key factor in determining the value of any coin is its condition. Coins in pristine condition, graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC, can fetch significantly higher prices. For the 1971 no-mint-mark Kennedy half-dollar, collectors often look for coins in mint state with sharp details and no signs of wear. These can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars depending on their rarity and historical significance. But what makes these coins potentially worth millions? The answer lies in their rarity and the circumstances under which they were produced. Some 1971 Kennedy half-dollars were mistakenly struck on silver planchets left over from earlier minting years. These silver errors are exceptionally rare and highly valuable. If you believe you have a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar, it's crucial to test its metal content. A silver error coin will weigh slightly more than a standard copper-nickel coin and produce a distinctive ringing sound when lightly tapped. Another factor adding to the mystique of these coins is the lack of a visible mint mark. While Philadelphia minted coins traditionally lack mint marks, certain varieties of the 1971 coin exhibit anomalies in design, such as double die-obverse or reverse errors. These features are highly prized by numismatists, and coins with these characteristics can command astronomical prices at auctions. To identify if your 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is one of these rare and valuable coins, examine it closely under magnification. Look for details like doubling on the letters or numbers, unusual patterns, or a different metal sheen. If you're unsure, consult a professional coin dealer or grading service for verification. So, how much could a 1971 no-mint-mark Kennedy half-dollar actually be worth? While most are only worth their face value or a few dollars in circulated condition, those with rare errors or struck on silver planchets have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. In extreme cases, these coins have even been estimated to reach millions, especially if they are tied to historical or production anomalies. As always, the value of a coin is determined by what someone is willing to pay for it. The 1971 no-mint-mark Kennedy half-dollar holds a special place in the numismatic world due to its rarity and the intrigue surrounding its production. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, take care of it, store it properly, and consider having it graded professionally. Before we wrap up, let me share a quick tip for collectors. Value and market $1.7 million. Always handle coins carefully to avoid damaging their surfaces. Use gloves or hold them by the edges, and store them in protective cases to preserve their value. You never know, you might have a hidden treasure in your collection. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1971 no-mint-mark Kennedy half-dollar. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you think you might own one of these incredible coins. Who knows, you could be sitting on $1 million treasure. We're focusing on a specific version. The 1997 D Mint-Mark Keenedy half-dollar. At first glance, the 1997 D half-dollar might look like your standard circulation coin. But as you're about to find out, there's much more to this coin than meets the eye. The 1997 D Mint-Mark Keenedy half-dollar has caught the attention of collectors for one key reason. It's incredibly rare in perfect condition and has certain unique characteristics that make it worth a fortune. So, why is this coin worth millions? Well, here's where things get exciting. The 1997 D Keenedy half-dollar is considered a key date for collectors. It's believed that a number of these coins were struck improperly at the Denver Mint, resulting in errors that would make them far more valuable than their face value of 50 cents. Some of these error coins feature double die designs, while others have distinctive marks that make them unique. What makes these coins particularly interesting is that most of them never made it into circulation, which makes finding one in perfect condition almost impossible. In fact, a number of 1997 D half-dollars in near-perfect grades have been auctioned off for staggering amounts. While the average value of a standard 1997 D half-dollar might be around $1 to $2, if you happen to find one in pristine condition, or even better, with a minting error, you're looking at a potential jackpot. In some rare cases, collectors have reported paying anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 for a near-perfect version of this coin. But here's the kicker. Certain error coins with the right combination of minting flaws have sold for over $1 million at auction. This has made the 1997 D Keenedy half-dollar a highly sought-after treasure for collectors. So, how can you tell if you've got a hidden gem on your hands? There are a few key characteristics to look for. 1. The D Mint mark on a 1997 half-dollar should be located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. If the mint mark looks off-center or has any signs of doubling, this could be a sign that the coin is worth more than its face value. The condition of the coin is crucial. Coins that have been kept in perfect condition, free from scratches, dings, or discoloration, are much more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. Coins with high-grade certifications from reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC are particularly sought after. The most valuable 1997 D half-dollars feature errors like double dies, misstrikes, or off-center minting. These flaws can significantly increase the value of the coin. If you spot any unusual design features, you may be holding a rare find. Now, you might be wondering, where do I even find these coins? Well, here's the thing. The 1997 D Keenedy half-dollar, especially with rare errors, isn't something you're likely to find in your everyday change. These coins are usually found in coin rolls, collections, or when people clean out their old coin jars. But if you're serious about collecting, don't forget to check auctions and coin shows. The internet has also made it much easier to buy, sell, and trade coins. Websites like eBay and online coin shops are great places to keep an eye out for rare finds. If you're getting into coin collecting and want to track down rare coins, like the 1997 D Mint-Mark Keenedy half-dollar, here are a few tips. Take the time to learn about the different types of errors and varieties that exist. Understanding what makes a coin valuable will help you spot the real gems. If you think you've found a rare coin, getting it graded by a professional grading service can increase its value by confirming its authenticity and condition. Networking with other collectors, whether online or in person, can provide you with valuable insights into finding rare coins and even potential trading opportunities. Rare coins, like the 1997 D Keenedy half-dollar, don't pop up every day. It may take some time to find a valuable piece, but it'll be worth the wait when you do. So, there you have it. The 1997 D Mint-Mark Keenedy half-dollar is a coin that has the potential to be worth millions. Whether you find one with a minting error or just one in perfect condition, this coin is definitely something that could boost your coin collection and even make you a fortune. Keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, you might just find $1 million coin hiding in your change. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on coin collecting and rare finds, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into a truly fascinating subject, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar coin, but with a twist. These coins, in certain circumstances, are worth millions of dollars. That's right, you might be sitting on a small fortune, and you didn't even know it. So make sure to watch this video all the way through, as I break down exactly why the 1974 no-mint mark Kennedy half-dollar coin is so valuable, and how you can identify if you've got one of these rare gems in your collection. Let's get started now. Before we talk about what makes these coins so special, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Kennedy half-dollar itself. First minted in 1964, the Kennedy half-dollar was created to honor the late President John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated in 1963. The coin features a portrait of Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. But in 1974, things got a little more interesting. In 1974, the U.S. Mint made a huge change. The Kennedy half-dollar was produced with a variety of mint marks, some with a D mint mark from Denver, and some with a S mint mark from San Francisco. But here's where it gets fascinating. A small number of 1974 Kennedy half-dollar coins were struck without any mint mark at all. These are the coins we're focusing on today. You see, most Kennedy half-dollars from this era have either the D or S mint mark. However, the 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar coins are an anomaly, and they weren't supposed to exist. How did they happen? Well, it's believed that a small batch of these coins were accidentally minted without any mint mark. This makes them incredibly rare, and rarity is what drives up the value of coins. So how much could these coins be worth? Now, here's the exciting part. The 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar coin, in pristine condition, could potentially fetch a staggering amount of money at auction. Some of these coins have been known to sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in very rare cases, even over $1 million. That's right, a 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar could be worth millions, depending on its condition, provenance, and the specific details of its strike. But don't get too excited just yet. Finding one of these coins in excellent condition is incredibly rare. So, how do you know if you've got one of these rare coins? Well, first off, you need to make sure that the coin is from 1974 and that it doesn't have a mint mark. Normally, a mint mark would appear under the "In God We Trust" inscription on the obverse of the coin. If you look closely and see nothing there, then you've got a coin worth investigating further. But here's the catch. It's not just about the lack of a mint mark. The coin's condition matters a lot too. A coin in uncirculated condition, meaning it hasn't been in circulation and is in pristine shape, will be much more valuable. On the other hand, coins that have been circulated or show significant wear may still hold some value, but will be worth much less. Coin grading is an essential part of determining a coin's value, and this holds especially true for the 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect, mint state condition. The higher the grade, the more money the coin is likely to fetch. Even a coin that is in very fine condition could still be worth a substantial amount, but a coin with a grade of 65 or higher could be worth hundreds of thousands. If you're lucky enough to find a 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar, you might be wondering where you can sell it. The best places to sell rare coins like this are at auction houses or through reputable coin dealers. Auctions like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly feature high-value coins, and these coins often attract collectors from all over the world. You could also check out online auction sites like eBay, but be sure to get the coin properly graded and appraised before listing it. While the 1974 no-mint mark Keenedy half-dollar is certainly the star of this video, there are other rare Keenedy half-dollars to look out for too. For example, certain early 1964 Keenedy half-dollars with errors, certain proof coins, and coins with unique minting mistakes can also be worth significant sums. So, always keep an eye out for rare coins and pay attention to the details, like mint marks, special strikes, and coin conditions. To sum it all up, the 1974 no-mint mark Keenedy half-dollar is a rare and valuable coin that can be worth millions, but only if you're lucky enough to find one in excellent condition. If you think you've got one, make sure to have it professionally graded and appraised. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. Have you ever come across a rare coin like this? Let me know in the comments below. We're diving deep into the world of the 1989 mint mark Keenedy half-dollar, a coin with an incredible story. Introduced in 1964, the Keenedy half-dollar was designed to honor the memory of President John F. Kennedy. Over the years, this coin has been produced in massive quantities by the U.S. Mint, but in 1989, something unusual happened. At first glance, the 1989 Keenedy half-dollar seems like just another regular coin from the late 80s. However, for those who know where to look, it's a true anomaly. Let's take a closer look at the 1989 Keenedy half-dollar. The coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and it carries the P mint mark right under the date. But here's where the mystery lies. Many of these coins were struck with a rare error that could make them worth a fortune. Some 1989 Keenedy half-dollar coins exhibit a variety of rare characteristics that collectors pay top dollar for. The most valuable feature? A specific error in the minting process, an overpolished die. On some of these coins, the dies used to strike the design were polished too aggressively, leading to a blurry or faint appearance on the coin's details. This error, known as a ghosting or weak strike, can make certain examples much rarer than others, and highly sought after by numismatists. Certified by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC, a 1989 Keenedy half-dollar with the overpolished die error can be worth far more than its face value. In fact, some of these coins have sold for over $1 million. At a recent auction, one of these error coins, graded as high as MS67, fetched a staggering price, far exceeding the expectations of most collectors. This shows that even seemingly small minting mistakes can lead to big rewards. The value of these coins can vary greatly depending on their condition, the severity of the error, and how they are graded. Coins that have survived in exceptional condition, with the error still visible and not too worn, are the ones that attract the highest prices. So what makes these coins so special to collectors? It's not just the rarity of the 1989 Keenedy half-dollar. It's the story behind it, the mystery of the error, and the excitement that comes with finding a coin that could change a collector's life forever. Some collectors spend years searching for these rare coins, hunting through rolls of change and scouring online auctions, hoping to discover an unsuspecting coin worth millions. But how can you tell if you found one of these valuable treasures? It all comes down to examining the details. The error is often subtle, but with a keen eye, you can spot the difference. Look closely at the mint mark. You may notice that the letter P is faint or indistinct due to the polishing error. The same goes for the date. Check for any softness or weak strikes in the numbers. If the coin shows these traits, it could very well be one of the rare ones. And remember, condition is key. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are what fetch the big bucks. Value in market $1.4 million. Though millions of these coins were minted, the overpolished die errors are few and far between. Finding one could turn your everyday coin collection into something worth a fortune. So next time you come across a 1989 Keenedy half-dollar, take a closer look. It just might be the key to unlocking a small fortune. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on rare and valuable coins, and who knows, you might just find your own hidden treasure. Have you ever wondered if a coin you have in your collection could be worth a fortune? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about one of the most valuable Keenedy half-dollar coins out there, the 1972 Mint Mark Keenedy half-dollar. This coin is worth millions, but the catch is, it's not just any 1972 half-dollar. Stay tuned to discover why this coin could be hiding in your collection. First, let's set the stage. The Keenedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination. It was originally meant to be a commemorative coin, but quickly became a regular part of U.S. currency. The coin features a profile of Kennedy on the obverse, and on the reverse, you'll find the classic heraldic eagle, which is the design that's typically been used for U.S. half-dollars since the coin's inception in 1964. The Keenedy half-dollar has had multiple mint marks over the years, S for San Francisco, D for Denver, and no mint mark for coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Each of these mint marks represents a different production facility. Now, let's zoom in on the 1972 Mint Mark Keenedy half-dollar. The coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and it's a part of the regular series. So why is this coin so special? Well, most 1972 coins were struck with a standard design, but in the midst of regular production, there was a rare error. Some of these coins were struck with what's called a double die obverse, DDO. This means that the engraving on the coin's obverse was misaligned, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the date, the word liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust." The real excitement with the 1972 coin comes from the rare double die obverse. The error happens when the die used to strike the coin was slightly misaligned during the engraving process, resulting in multiple impressions of the design. This leads to the doubling effect, making certain elements of the design appear thicker or more pronounced than usual. In the case of the 1972 Keenedy half-dollar, the doubling is most noticeable on the number 7 in the year and the word liberty. Some collectors have compared the doubling to a ghost image, where it almost looks like the design was stamped twice. Now that you know the rarity of the 1972 DDO Keenedy half-dollar, you might be wondering why it's worth so much. Well, coins with such errors are highly sought after by collectors. The rarity of this particular error, coupled with the fact that only a limited number of these coins were struck with the DDO, makes it a precious find. In terms of value, a 1972 Keenedy half-dollar with this error can be worth anywhere from several hundred to several $1,000s, depending on its condition. However, coins in near-perfect condition, particularly those with a high degree of doubling, can fetch much more. There are even reports of well-preserved specimens selling for over $1 million in auction. That's right, your 1972 DDO Keenedy half-dollar could be worth a fortune if you have one in your collection in excellent condition. Identifying a 1972 DDO Keenedy half-dollar is crucial if you want to know if your coin is one of the valuable ones. The most obvious place to spot the doubling is on the number 7 in 1972. It should appear thick and almost like a shadow of itself. Another spot where doubling is common is on the L and I of Liberty. This is another area where you can spot the doubling effect, especially around the T and R. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to get a closer look at the coin. The doubling should be obvious when viewed under magnification. If you spot these features, it's possible you found one of the rare 1972 DDO Keenedy half-dollars. The market for rare coins has exploded in recent years. Many collectors and investors are turning to coins like the 1972 DDO Keenedy half-dollar as a way to grow their wealth. It's also a growing trend for coin enthusiasts to seek out these rare varieties, making them more desirable in the market. At auction, these coins can command impressive prices. For example, a particularly well-preserved specimen was sold for over $1 million, proving that some 1972 DDO Keenedy half dollars are indeed worth far more than just face value. If you think you've discovered one of these rare coins, here's what you should do. First, it's essential to have your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). This will ensure you get the true value of your coin and that buyers can trust its authenticity. Once certified, you can get an appraisal to determine its worth based on its condition, rarity, and current market demand. If your coin is of high value, selling it at a specialized coin auction could bring in the highest possible price. Value in market $1 million. So, there you have it. The 1972 D Mint-Mark Keenedy half dollar, particularly the rare double-die obverse variety, could very well be worth millions of dollars. If you have one of these coins, or if you come across one in your collection, you may just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Always check your coins carefully, as you never know what might be sitting right under your nose. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows, your next coin could be worth a fortune. We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of rare coins, the 1972 Keenedy half dollar. This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth millions of dollars. You heard that right, millions. But why? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the mystery behind these rare 1972 Keenedy half dollar coins and what makes them so incredibly valuable. Let's start with the basics. The 1972 Keenedy half dollar was minted as part of the regular series of half dollars produced by the U.S. Mint. These coins were made to honor President John F. Kennedy after his assassination in 1963, and they've been in circulation ever since. However, while most of these coins are worth just 50 cents today, some rare versions of the 1972 Keenedy half dollar are worth far, far more. At first glance, the 1972 Keenedy half dollar might seem like any other coin from that era. But it's the subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, differences that can make certain coins worth a fortune. Let's talk about the different types of 1972 Keenedy half dollars that could be worth millions. First up, let's discuss the most coveted variety, the 1972 Keenedy half dollar with no mint mark. Normally, most coins produced by the U.S. Mint feature a mint mark, like in D4 Denver or an S4 San Francisco. But some 1972 Keenedy half dollars were made without any mint mark at all. These coins were thought to have been struck at the Philadelphia Mint. What makes these coins so special is their rarity. Despite the fact that the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of Keenedy half dollars in 1972, a tiny percentage of them were produced without a mint mark. The exact number of these unmarked coins is uncertain, but it's believed to be very small, making them highly desirable among collectors. Now, the key to these coins' extraordinary value lies in their condition. A 1972 Keenedy half dollar with no mint mark in mint state, meaning the coin looks as if it just came off the press, can fetch a huge amount at auction. We're talking prices that can easily reach thousands of dollars. And when you factor in top-notch grading, these coins can sell for even more. Some of the best preserved examples have been known to sell for upwards of $10,000, and that's just for one coin. Of course, it's not just the no mint mark version that has collectors excited. Some versions of the 1972 Keenedy half dollar, particularly those struck with the D or S mint marks, can also be worth a lot more than their face value, depending on their grade. A high-grade example of the 1972 D or 1972 S could fetch hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars as well. But it's the no mint mark version that really gets collectors buzzing. At coin auctions, these rare 1972 Kennedy half dollars with no mint mark have been known to break records. And it's not just the absence of the mint mark that makes them valuable, it's also the rarity and demand among collectors. Many of these coins were never properly preserved, and as time went on, most of them ended up being used in circulation or were simply lost. That's why a pristine 1972 Kennedy half dollar with no mint mark is so rare today. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for those rare, unique pieces that can complete a collection. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar with no mint mark is one of those special finds. It's not just the rarity, but the intrigue of finding something that slipped through the cracks of history. The demand for these coins is high because not only are they rare, but they also have a fascinating backstory. So how can you tell if your 1972 Kennedy half dollar is worth a fortune? First, you need to closely examine the coin. Look for the lack of a mint mark on the reverse side. If you find one, you're in luck. Next, you need to consider the condition. Coins are graded based on their appearance, and the higher the grade, the higher the value. The best way to get an accurate idea of your coin's value is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. Grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can assess the condition of your coin and assign it a grade, ranging from poor to mint state. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1972 Kennedy half dollar in mint state, for example, can be worth around $10,000. But with some of the highest grade examples pushing well beyond that price, it's no surprise that this coin is becoming more and more sought after by collectors. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare 1972 Kennedy half dollars in your collection, you could be sitting on a goldmine. But remember, the value of these coins is constantly fluctuating, depending on the market and demand from collectors. So, if you think you've got one, it might be time to get it appraised and see just how much it's worth. Value in market $1.2 million. So there you have it. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar with no mint mark is not just a coin. It's a rare treasure that could make you a millionaire. If you ever come across one, make sure to treat it with care and have it professionally graded. Who knows? You might just be holding on to a piece of history worth far more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest finds. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins out there, the 1983 P mint mark Kennedy half dollar. It might just be worth millions of dollars, and we're here to tell you why. The Kennedy half dollar has been in circulation for decades, but one specific year stands out among collectors, the 1983 P mint mark version. Now you might be thinking, a 1983 coin? Is it really that valuable? Well, hold on tight, because the story behind this particular coin is much more fascinating than you may have guessed. In fact, the 1983 P Kennedy half dollar has become one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. In 1983, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Kennedy half dollars at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a P mint mark. However, there was an unusual situation surrounding this particular coin. The Kennedy half dollar was being minted in large quantities during the 1980s, but in 1983, something extraordinary happened. An error in the minting process led to the creation of a series of these half dollars with rare and valuable characteristics. What makes these coins stand out? Well, it's the fact that they were struck in such a unique and sometimes erratic way, which has made them incredibly rare and highly coveted by collectors. But it's not just about the minting error. There's more to it. So why are these coins worth millions? Well, it all comes down to scarcity, demand, and the condition of the coin. Over time, very few of these 1983 Keenedy half dollars have survived in excellent condition, especially those that show distinct errors or flaws that make them incredibly unique. You could find one of these coins in your collection, at a coin show, or even in circulation, but the key is finding one in near-perfect condition, preferably uncirculated with clear, sharp features and no major damage. Such coins have been known to fetch tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of dollars at auction. But the rarest of the rare ones, especially those with substantial errors, have been known to sell for over $1 million. How do I know if I've got one of these $1 million coins? Well, here's what you need to look for. A coin that's never been used in circulation will always fetch a higher value. Look for shiny, untouched surfaces. Some 1983 Keenedy half dollars have minting errors, such as double die errors, where the image is faintly repeated, or off-center strikes. These coins are incredibly rare and demand premium prices. Check the mint mark. The P is an essential detail that indicates it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. While millions of these coins were struck, only a very small percentage made it into the hands of collectors in pristine condition. Let's talk about some real-world examples to give you an idea of just how much these coins can be worth. In recent auctions, examples of the 1983 Keenedy half dollar with mint errors have sold for anywhere from $50,000 to upwards of $500,000. And that's just for coins in decent condition. The ones that are in pristine, error-free condition or feature rare imperfections can reach astronomical prices, with some having fetched over $1 million in private sales and auctions. That's right, one coin worth more than most houses. So, how do you get your hands on a 1983 Keenedy half dollar that could be worth a fortune? Well, there are a few ways. Keep an eye out while going through your pocket change or checking coin rolls from the bank. The key is being patient and inspecting each coin for errors. Coin shows and auctions are prime places to find rare coins like this. It's where collectors gather, and you can often find coins that aren't listed anywhere online. Websites like eBay or specialized auction houses may have listings for these coins. But remember, always verify the authenticity of the coin before buying. If you think you've found one, it's always a good idea to take it to a professional numismatist or coin dealer who can properly evaluate the coin's worth. Value in market $1.3 million. The 1983 Mint Mark Keenedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history with the potential to make you a small fortune. If you're a coin collector, or even if you just want to explore the world of rare coins, keep an eye out for these elusive treasures. Who knows? You could be holding a coin that's worth millions right now, hidden in plain sight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more coin-related content, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And remember, keep hunting those coins. You never know what you might find. We're diving deep into one of the most exciting discoveries in the world of rare coins, the 1974 No Mint Mark Keenedy half dollar coin. Now you might be wondering, what's so special about a 1974 coin, and why is it worth millions? Stick around as we uncover the mystery behind this elusive coin and why it could be hiding in your pocket right now. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Keenedy half dollar coin. The Keenedy half dollar was first released in 1964, just a few months after President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. It was designed by Gilroy Roberts, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, and Frank Gasparo, who worked on the reverse side of the coin. This coin became a symbol of respect and admiration for President Kennedy. Over the years, it's been minted in various versions, with some rare coins among them worth a lot more than face value. But what makes the 1974 No Mint Mark Keenedy half dollar so special? Let's dive into it. The 1974 Keenedy half dollar was supposed to have a mint mark. Typically, U.S. coins are stamped with a mint mark to indicate where they were produced. The most common mint marks are D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and no mint mark at all means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, here's the problem. Most of the 1974 Kennedy half dollars were minted with either a D or S mint mark. However, some coins were released with no mint mark, which was extremely unusual for that time. This lack of mint mark was likely due to a rare error at the U.S. Mint, making these particular coins one of the most sought-after errors in numismatic history. So, why are these 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half dollars worth so much money? Well, to put it simply, rarity drives value. The 1974 no mint mark coins are extremely hard to find. It's estimated that only a handful of these coins were ever produced, making them a true gem for collectors. In recent years, collectors and investors have gone crazy for these rare pieces. Some have been sold for as much as $1 million at auction, depending on the condition of the coin. That's right, a coin worth just 50 cents can be worth millions, but only if it's the rare 1974 no mint mark version in top condition. So, how can you tell if you have a 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar? The first step is to check the coin for a mint mark. As we mentioned, most 1974 Kennedy half dollars will have either a D or S mint mark. If your coin has no mint mark, then it's worth examining it further. Next, you'll want to look at the condition of the coin. The more pristine the coin is, the higher its value. Coins with little to no wear, sharp details, and clean surfaces are the most valuable. If the coin is in near perfect condition, you could be looking at a significant payday. If you think you've found a 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar, you may want to get it appraised by a professional. Contact a reputable coin dealer or auction house that specializes in rare coins. They can evaluate its condition and give you an accurate estimate of its value. If you're looking to sell, an auction could be your best option. Some of these rare coins have sold for millions at major coin auctions, and having a professional appraisal will ensure that you get the best price possible. While the 1974 no mint mark coin is certainly the star of today's video, there are other rare Kennedy half dollars you should keep an eye out for. For example, the 1964 90% silver version of the coin is still highly sought after due to its silver content and its role in the coin's history. The 1964 D Kennedy half dollar is another rare find, especially in high-grade condition. In addition, certain proof coins and special edition Kennedy half dollars can also command significant prices depending on their rarity and condition. So, don't forget to check those too. Value in market $1.4 million. So there you have it. The 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar is an extremely rare and valuable coin, potentially worth millions of dollars to the right buyer. If you're a coin collector, or if you've got a jar of loose change sitting around, it might be worth taking a closer look at your coins. Who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin finds and investment tips. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. In the world of coin collecting, some rare treasures are hiding right under our noses, unnoticed by most. And among these hidden gems is the 1977 Kennedy half dollar coin, a coin that could be worth a small fortune. You may be wondering, what makes the 1977 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar so valuable? After all, it was produced in relatively large numbers, so why are some of them worth millions? To answer that, we first need to understand the role of mint marks. Typically, U.S. coins are marked with a mint mark indicating where they were produced. The 1977 Kennedy half dollars were minted at two locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Most of these coins were issued with the D mint mark for Denver. However, there are a rare few that are missing any mint mark at all. Now, You might think this is a simple mistake or defect, but this rare no mint mark variety is exactly what collectors are looking for. This coin, a 1977 Kennedy half dollar with no mint mark, could be worth a small fortune. In fact, some of these coins have been sold at auctions for extraordinary amounts, sometimes even reaching millions of dollars. But why? Why is a coin worth millions just because it lacks a mint mark? The answer lies in its rarity. According to experts, there is only a small number of these 1977 no mint mark Kennedy half dollars in existence. Because of this, they are highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. The 1977 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar is a true anomaly in the world of coin collecting. It's believed that a few coins were accidentally struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was producing most of the Kennedy half dollars that year. These coins somehow slipped through the cracks without receiving a mint mark, making them incredibly rare. Experts say that, due to the absence of the mint mark, these coins are often mistaken for regular 1977 Kennedy half dollars. However, if you can find one, you could be holding a piece of numismatic history worth much more than its face value. While most 1977 Kennedy half dollars are worth only a few dollars above face value, the no mint mark coins can fetch a hefty premium. Some have been sold at auction for tens of thousands of dollars, and in some rare cases, they have even crossed the $1 million mark. So how do you know if you have a valuable 1977 Kennedy half dollar? First, you need to closely inspect your coin for the absence of a mint mark. Then, get your coin professionally appraised or authenticated. Because of the potential value, it's always best to have it evaluated by a numismatist or reputable coin dealer. Remember, the condition of the coin is just as important as its rarity. A well-preserved 1977 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar will be worth far more than a worn-out version. Coins with high grades, such as those graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), tend to bring in the highest prices. While finding a 1977 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar is incredibly rare, it's not impossible. If you're a collector or just someone with a keen eye for rare items, this might be your chance to strike it rich. Value in market $16 million. So, next time you're sifting through change or looking at your coin collection, keep an eye out for the 1977 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark. You never know, you might just be holding a coin worth millions of dollars. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting numismatic discoveries. If you're a coin collector or someone who's just getting into the world of rare coins, today's video is something you absolutely don't want to miss. We're going to talk about one of the most interesting and valuable coins in the United States, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar. If you've ever found one of these coins in your pocket change, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Yes, you heard that right. These coins are worth millions. Stick around as we dive into the history, the mystery, and the potential riches of these Kennedy half dollars. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar. This coin was issued in 1975 and 1976 as part of the United States bicentennial celebrations. The design features the famous portrait of President John F. Kennedy on one side, and on the reverse, it showcases a unique design that includes the Liberty Bell and the moon, symbolizing both the American Revolution and the nation's progress into space. Now, you might be thinking, but these coins were mass-produced, so they can't be worth that much, right? Well, that's where things get interesting. While most of the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollars are common, certain versions of this coin can be incredibly rare and valuable. One of the most important factors when it comes to coin value is the mint mark, or lack thereof. You see, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar was produced at 3 different U.S. mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins struck in Philadelphia are most common and don't have a mint mark. But here's where it gets tricky. There are rare versions of this coin that were produced with unique characteristics, making them extremely valuable. For example, the proof coin produced in San Francisco is highly sought after by collectors. The proof coin has a special mirrored finish, which gives it a distinctive look compared to regular circulation coins. If you come across one of these proof coins, it could be worth a lot more than you think, depending on its condition. But let's go deeper. The real gold mine when it comes to these coins lies in the ones that were never meant to enter circulation. Some of these coins were made with special error variations, or were simply stored in mint condition, making them incredibly rare. Coins that were released with mistakes, such as off-center strikes or double die errors, are worth exponentially more than their regular counterparts. So, how much could one of these 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollars actually be worth? Well, if you have a coin in mint condition, particularly one from the San Francisco Mint or with a rare error, you could be sitting on anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. But wait, here's the kicker. Certain special editions and error coins have sold for millions of dollars at auction. For instance, a 1976 Kennedy half dollar with a dramatic error was auctioned off for an incredible amount of money. This is proof that if you find the right coin, it could change your life financially. In fact, some of these coins have even been sold for over $1 million. Yes, a coin worth more than a house. Now, I know you're probably wondering, how do I know if my 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar is worth something? There are a few key things to look for. If the coin was minted in San Francisco, it will have an S mint mark. This is usually a good indicator that it could be a proof coin or something special. Examine the coin carefully for any off-center strikes, doubled features, or other unusual markings. These error coins can be worth a small fortune. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are more valuable than those that have been worn down or heavily circulated. If your coin looks like it just came from the mint, you might have a gem. If you're uncertain about the value of your coin, take it to a professional coin dealer or appraiser. They can help you determine its worth and advise whether it's worth sending it for grading. As we've seen with many rare coins, the value tends to increase over time. This means that if you hold on to your 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar, its worth could continue to rise. With the growing interest in coin collecting, now might be the perfect time to start looking through your spare change or your collection of old coins. You never know, you could find a hidden treasure. Value in market $1.8 million. So what do you think? Do you have any 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollars lying around in your collection or stashed in a drawer? If so, you might just have a coin that could be worth millions. Remember to keep an eye out for those rare mint marks, potential errors, and pristine conditions. It could be the difference between having a coin worth a few dollars and one that could change your financial future. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about rare coins and their hidden value, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment below with any questions you have. We'd love to hear about your experiences with collecting coins and any rare finds you've come across. Welcome to our BS Coins world, where we uncover hidden treasures and fascinating stories about rare coins. Today, we're diving deep into the mystery and value of the 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar. Could you be holding a coin worth millions without even realizing it? Stick around to find out. Let's start with a bit of history. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination in November 1963. The design, created by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Casparo, became an instant icon in American coinage. But it's the 1974 no mint mark version that has sparked intrigue and excitement among collectors. You might be wondering, what makes a coin with no mint mark so special? Typically, coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark. However, in the world of rare coin collecting, certain variations or errors can make a seemingly ordinary coin extraordinarily valuable. The 1974 no mint mark Keenedy half-dollar has become one of those coins. Its rarity and unique history have propelled its value to heights that few could have predicted. One of the reasons collectors are so drawn to this coin is its connection to the experimental use of striking techniques and materials in the 1970s. Some coins from that era show unexpected features, such as differences in luster, strike quality, or even missing details. This particular version of the 1974 half-dollar stands out for its lack of a visible mint mark, which was unusual given the meticulous standards of the U.S. Mint. Another factor that makes this coin so valuable is its scarcity. It's believed that only a handful of these coins were accidentally struck without a mint mark, either due to a die error or a mix-up during production. As a result, finding one in circulation is like hitting the jackpot. And yes, there have been stories of people discovering these coins in pocket change or old coin collections. Now, let's talk about value. Depending on the condition of the coin and its grade as determined by professional grading services, the 1974 no mint mark Keenedy half-dollar can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details and no signs of wear are particularly sought after. While some examples have sold for thousands of dollars, rare cases have seen these coins sell for upwards of $1 million. Imagine turning a 50-cent piece into a life-changing fortune. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? Start by examining the coin under good lighting. Look carefully at the area where a mint mark would usually appear, near the bottom of the reverse side. If there's no mint mark, you might be holding a special piece. But remember, the absence of a mint mark alone doesn't guarantee you have the $1 million variety. Consulting with a professional coin grader or numismatist is essential to confirm authenticity and value. It's also important to handle your coin with care. Avoid touching it with bare hands, as oils and dirt can damage its surface and reduce its value. Use a soft cloth or gloves and store the coin in a protective holder to preserve its condition. Value and market $1 million if you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who enjoys the thrill of treasure hunting. The 1974 no mint mark Keenedy half-dollar is a perfect example of why you should always check your change. You never know what hidden gems you might come across. So, go ahead and take a closer look at those old half-dollars lying around. Who knows? You might just strike gold. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your coin discoveries or questions in the comments below. Who knows? Your story could be featured in a future video. We uncover one of the most fascinating mysteries in numismatics: the 1971 mint mark Keenedy half-dollar coins that could be worth millions. Stay tuned, because this story might just make you check your pocket change or coin collection more closely. The Keenedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was designed to honor his legacy and quickly became a symbol of American history and pride. While most collectors focus on early silver coins or special proofs, there's one variety of the 1971 Keenedy half-dollar that has captured the attention of numismatists and treasure hunters alike. To understand why this coin is so valuable, let's talk about its composition. Starting in 1971, the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in Keenedy half-dollars. These coins were instead struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, making silver Keenedy half-dollars from earlier years a favorite among collectors. However, a few 1971 half-dollars were mistakenly struck on leftover 40% silver planchets, the type of metal used in the half dollars minted between 1965 and 1970. This minting error has made these coins incredibly rare, as only a handful are believed to exist. When these rare coins are found, they often sell for astronomical amounts at auctions. What makes these coins even more intriguing is how to identify them. A 1971 Keenedy half-dollar struck on a silver planchet will weigh approximately 11.5 grams, compared to the standard 11.34 grams for the copper-nickel-clad coins. The difference might seem minor, but it's crucial for identifying these rare errors. Additionally, these silver planchet coins have a distinct look. Their edges lack the copper-colored stripe you typically see on standard-clad coins. Instead, they have the uniform silver appearance seen in earlier Keenedy half dollars. Let's talk about auction records. In recent years, collectors have paid staggering sums for these rare coins. One example is a coin certified by a top grading company as being struck on a silver planchet. It fetched over $100,000 at auction. Experts believe that if a high-grade example is found, its value could easily surpass $1 million, making it one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever discovered. So how do you find one of these rare treasures? Start by carefully examining any 1971 Keenedy half dollars you might have. Use a precise scale to check the weight, and look closely at the edge for the absence of the copper stripe. If you think you've found one, consider having it professionally authenticated by a reputable grading service. This step is critical to confirming its authenticity and determining its true value. Value in market $1.1 million. The story of the 1971 Mint Keenedy half dollar is a reminder that rare and valuable coins can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. Whether you're an experienced collector or just someone curious about the value of your coins, this tale is a testament to the enduring fascination of numismatics. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting stories about rare and valuable coins. Who knows? We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the mystery behind one of the most sought-after coins in modern American history. The Keenedy half dollar has always been a collector's favorite, especially due to its historical significance and unique design. But not all Keenedy half dollars are created equal. The 1973 no mint mark variety has sparked massive interest among numismatists and collectors alike, with some examples fetching astonishing prices at auctions. So, what's the story behind the 1973 Keenedy half dollar with no mint mark? First, let's talk about what a mint mark is. A mint mark indicates which U.S. mint facility produced the coin. For Keenedy half dollars from this era, you'll usually find a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. If there's no mint mark, the coin was minted in Philadelphia. But here's the twist. The 1973 Keenedy half dollars without a mint mark aren't particularly rare under normal circumstances. In fact, millions were produced in Philadelphia. However, collectors are constantly searching for coins with errors or unique features that set them apart. And this is where the value skyrockets. In recent years, certain 1973 Keenedy half dollars with no mint mark have made headlines. The coins that fetch millions are typically those in perfect condition, graded as MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services. Coins of this caliber are incredibly rare, and their pristine state is what drives their value. Could the 1973 no mint mark Keenedy half dollar in your collection be worth a fortune? Here's what you need to look for. First, inspect the coin's condition. Is it free of scratches, wear, and discoloration? A coin in near-perfect condition stands a better chance of being valuable. Next, consider getting your coin professionally graded. This process ensures that its authenticity and quality are verified, which is essential for high-value sales. Another factor that can influence value is the presence of any errors on the coin. Minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can significantly increase the coin's worth. While rare, error coins are a favorite among collectors and often sell for impressive sums. Value in market $1.5 million. So why are collectors willing to pay millions for certain coins? It all comes down to rarity, historical significance, and the thrill of owning something truly unique. The 1973 numismatic Keenedy half-dollar in perfect condition is a prime example of a modern treasure. If you think you have a rare coin in your collection, don't hesitate to do your research and seek professional advice. Who knows? That old half-dollar sitting in a drawer might just be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin in your collection. Anything. We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of coin collecting, the 1992 Keenedy half-dollar that's worth a small fortune. If you've got one of these coins lying around, you might be holding onto a life-changing discovery. The Keenedy half-dollar has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1964, honoring the late President John F. Kennedy. But not all Keenedy half-dollars are created equal. Most people overlook them because they're not commonly used in everyday transactions anymore. However, collectors know that certain coins can be worth much more than their face value. The key to this incredible value lies in a rare minting error. In 1992, the Denver Mint produced a small number of Keenedy half-dollars with what's called a close AM reverse design. This means that the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse of the coin are nearly touching. Normally, Keenedy half-dollars from this era have a wider spacing between these letters, known as the wide AM design. The close AM design was intended for proof coins only, but a few accidentally made their way into regular circulation. So, how can you identify one of these rare coins? Start by carefully examining the reverse of any 1992 Keenedy half-dollar you might have. Look at the spacing between the A and M in America. If the letters are nearly touching, you might have struck gold, or in this case, silver and copper. But that's not the only detail to check. Make sure the coin's mint mark is AED, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Without this detail, the coin won't hold the same value. Why are these coins worth so much? It comes down to rarity and demand. Only a tiny number of these close AM Keenedy half-dollars are known to exist, making them highly sought after by serious collectors. In recent years, these coins have sold at auction for thousands, and some experts believe they could reach values in the millions as demand continues to grow. Value in market $1.90 mil 5. If you think you found one of these coins, handle it with care. Avoid cleaning it, as that could lower its value. Instead, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can significantly increase the coin's worth. Even in lower grades, a genuine 1992 close AM Keenedy half-dollar is still a rare and valuable find. To wrap things up, check your coin jars, old collections, and even rolls of half-dollars from the bank. The next time you come across a Keenedy half-dollar, take a closer look. It might just be your ticket to a financial windfall. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BS Coins World. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin and what it was worth. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the incredible value of 1980 mint mark Keenedy half-dollar coins. If you're a collector or just curious about rare and valuable coins, this video is for you. By the end, you'll understand why certain 1980 Keenedy half-dollars are worth an astonishing amount of money. Let's start with a bit of history. The Keenedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his assassination. It quickly became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, celebrated not just for its design, but also for its symbolic importance. While most Kennedy half dollars are considered common, there are certain exceptions that break the mold, and the 1980 P Mint Mark coin is one of them. So what makes the 1980 P Kennedy half dollar so special? The answer lies in its rarity and unique characteristics. Although millions of these coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, only a tiny percentage have the qualities that make them worth a fortune. Let's explore these factors in detail. The first factor is condition. Collectors place a high premium on coins that are in pristine condition. A 1980 P Kennedy half dollar graded as MS67 or MS68 by PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. But why? It's because coins in such high grades are exceedingly rare. Most coins from that era have scratches, wear, or imperfections caused by circulation or poor handling. A near-perfect 1980 P Kennedy half dollar is a true gem. Next, we have errors and varieties. Certain 1980 P Kennedy half dollars feature minting errors that make them incredibly desirable to collectors. These errors could include double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. If you happen to find one of these error coins, you might be sitting on a small fortune. For example, a 1980 P half dollar with a significant die crack or double die obverse could sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Another crucial factor is demand. While condition and rarity play a role, the value of any collectible ultimately depends on how much someone is willing to pay for it. The Kennedy half dollar series has a dedicated fan base of collectors, and they're always on the lookout for high-grade or error coins to complete their collections. This strong demand drives up prices, especially for coins that stand out due to their quality or uniqueness. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if your 1980 P Kennedy half dollar is valuable? The first step is to examine it carefully. Look for any unusual features, such as doubling on the lettering or numbers, irregularities in the design, or signs of an off-center strike. If the coin appears to be in exceptional condition, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. Professional grading not only authenticates your coin, but also provides a detailed assessment of its condition. This can significantly increase its market value, as collectors trust the grades assigned by these companies. So, what's the highest price ever paid for a 1980 P Kennedy half dollar? In recent years, some high-grade specimens have sold for over $10,000 at auction. That's right. A coin that originally had a face value of just 50 cents could now be worth a fortune. Before we wrap up, here's a pro tip. If you're hunting for valuable Kennedy half dollars, check your coin rolls, pocket change, or even old collections from friends and family. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. In conclusion, the 1980 P Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can turn out to be a valuable collector's item. Whether it's due to its pristine condition, unique minting errors, or high demand among collectors, this coin has earned its place in the spotlight. Value in market $1.1 million. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of rare coins. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on coin collecting, numismatics, and hidden treasures. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any rare Kennedy half dollars, or if you have any questions about coin collecting. We'd love to hear from you. We are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1971 Kennedy half dollar with the P Mint mark. This coin is not only a collector's dream, but also worth a fortune if you find the right one. Stick with me as we uncover the secrets behind this rare coin and why it's so sought after. First, let's set the stage. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. It became an iconic piece of American coinage. For the first couple of years, these coins were made of 90% silver. But by 1971, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition for general circulation, marking the end of silver content in regular issue half dollars. This shift makes the 1971 Kennedy half dollar a key year for collectors. Now, what makes the 1971 Kennedy half dollar so special and worth millions in some cases? The first thing you need to know is that the Philadelphia Mint did not officially place the P Mint mark on Kennedy half dollars until 1980. So, if you happen to have a 1971 Kennedy half dollar with a visible P Mint mark, you are holding a coin that could defy all known minting records and practices. Let's talk about the possibilities. A 1971 Kennedy half dollar with a P Mint mark would indicate a mint error or a coin produced under extraordinary circumstances. It could be the result of an accidental die preparation, a test strike, or even an unauthorized minting. Such coins are incredibly rare, and when they surface, they generate massive interest among collectors and investors. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Depending on its condition, rarity, and provenance, a 1971 Kennedy half dollar could fetch astronomical prices at auction. In numismatics, rarity is king, and a coin like this, which challenges official mint records, can create a bidding frenzy. In recent years, rare Kennedy half dollars with unique features have sold for hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. The 1971 P Mint mark could easily join that elite club. If you're wondering how to identify one of these coins, you'll need to carefully inspect your half dollars. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to examine the coin's obverse near the date and look for any signs of a mint mark. If you believe you have one, it's crucial to have it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can verify the coin's authenticity and provide an official grade, which significantly affects its value. Value in market $2 million. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1971 Kennedy half dollar with a P Mint mark? First, avoid cleaning or altering the coin in any way, as this could reduce its value. Next, consult with an expert in U.S. coins or take it to a reputable coin dealer. If it's confirmed to be a genuine mint error or an extraordinary find, you're looking at a potentially life-changing discovery. As we wrap up, let me leave you with this. Coins like the 1971 Kennedy half dollar remind us that history, artistry, and mystery often come together in the world of numismatics. It's a field where ordinary objects can hold extraordinary stories, and sometimes even extraordinary value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content about rare and valuable coins. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know if you've ever come across a rare Kennedy half dollar or any other fascinating finds in your collection. We're diving deep into a fascinating story about a coin you might just have in your possession, the 1990 Kennedy half dollar. Could this coin be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. The Kennedy half dollar is a staple of American coinage. First introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy, these coins have been a favorite for collectors and enthusiasts alike. While most of these coins hold their standard face value, certain rare varieties and error coins can fetch astronomical prices. And that brings us to the mystery of the 1990 Kennedy half dollar. Before we get into the details, let's talk about what makes a coin valuable. Rarity is the biggest factor. The rarer the coin, the more collectors are willing to pay. Condition is another key aspect. Coins graded in higher conditions by agencies like PCGS or NGC can dramatically increase in value. And then there are errors, unique mistakes made during the minting process that turn ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles. So, what's the story with the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar? The P mint mark indicates that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. On the surface, the 1990 P half dollar doesn't seem particularly special. Millions were struck for circulation. However, a few rare coins from this year are rumored to possess extraordinary errors or features that make them incredibly valuable. One of the most talked about theories is the existence of a 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar with a proof-like finish. Proof coins are specially made for collectors, featuring a sharp strike and a mirror-like surface. If a coin with these characteristics were to surface, it could be a one-of-a-kind piece worth millions. Another possibility lies in double dies. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coin is imprinted with the design twice, slightly offset. This results in a doubling effect visible on details like the lettering or the date. Such errors are highly sought after and can command significant premiums. There are also rumors of missing mintmark errors. For the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar, this would mean the P mintmark is absent, which would be a major anomaly. Coins with missing mintmarks are extremely rare and can be worth a fortune to the right buyer. So, how can you determine if your 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar is one of these valuable varieties? The first step is to carefully examine your coin. Look for any unusual features, such as doubling on the lettering or date. Check the surface for a reflective proof-like quality. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe for a closer inspection. If you suspect your coin might be rare, the next step is to have it professionally graded and authenticated. Reputable grading services like PeaceGS or NGC can provide an expert assessment of your coin's condition and verify any rare features. Keep in mind that authentication is crucial when it comes to selling rare coins. Now, let's talk about value. While no confirmed 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar has yet sold for millions, the potential is there. Rare coins with unique errors or one-of-a-kind features have fetched record-breaking prices at auctions. For example, error coins like the 1955 double die Lincoln cent and the 1937 D three-legged buffalo nickel have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. If a truly unique 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar were to surface, it could easily join the ranks of these legendary coins. So, is it time to start searching through your change? Absolutely. Coin collecting is a fascinating hobby that combines history, art, and the thrill of discovery. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar might be worth a fortune if it exhibits rare features like a proof-like finish, double dies, or missing mintmarks. Examining your coins carefully and seeking professional grading are essential steps to unlocking their true value. Thanks for joining us today on BS Coins World. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Have you come across any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Are you a coin enthusiast or just curious about the treasures that could be hiding in your pocket change? In today's video, we're diving deep into the 1998 P. Mintmark Kennedy half dollar coins and why some of them might be worth a fortune. The Kennedy half dollar series began in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy, and over the decades, it has become one of the most iconic coin series in American history. Most of these coins are readily available and often circulate at face value, but certain years, mintmarks, and errors can skyrocket their value. The 1998 Kennedy half dollar minted in Philadelphia, marked with the letter P, is an interesting year for collectors. At first glance, these coins may not seem extraordinary. They were struck in large numbers for circulation, and their base metal composition of copper and nickel doesn't scream high value. However, What makes these coins special is the possibility of unique varieties and errors. For instance, some 1998 Keenedy half dollars have been found with striking errors like double dies, where the design appears double due to a minting mistake. Coins with noticeable doubling on Keenedy's profile, the lettering, or the date can command hefty premiums in the collector's market. Another factor to watch for is high-grade coins. Most coins in circulation show wear and tear, but if you find a 1998 Keenedy half dollar in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coins that achieve these high grades are exceptionally rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. But what about the million-dollar question? Are there any 1998 Keenedy half dollars that could be worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in one specific variety, the 1998 Special Mint Set Satin Finish coins. These coins were included in special sets sold to collectors and have a distinct satin-like appearance that makes them stand out from regular circulation coins. If you come across one of these coins in near-perfect condition, you could be looking at a significant payday. In addition to special finishes and high grades, always check for rare error varieties. Off-center strikes, missing details, and other minting anomalies can turn an ordinary half dollar into a sought-after collectible. These errors are like fingerprints, unique to each coin, and their rarity drives their value through the roof. If you're interested in finding one of these gems, where should you start? First, check your pocket change and any rolls of coins you might have. Even coins from decades ago can still be found in circulation. You can also search through online marketplaces, coin shops, and auctions, but make sure you're purchasing from reputable sources. Finally, if you think you've found a valuable 1998 Keenedy half dollar, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only verifies its authenticity, but also helps you get the best possible value if you decide to sell. So, while not every 1998 Keenedy half dollar is worth millions, certain varieties, errors, and high-grade examples can indeed be incredibly valuable. It's a reminder to always check your coins carefully. You never know what treasures you might be holding. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos about rare and valuable coins. If you've ever come across a 1998 Keenedy half dollar or any other valuable coin, share your story in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video, where we dive into the fascinating world of coins and collectibles. In today's video, we're uncovering the mystery behind the 1996 Keenedy half dollar coin, a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, with some examples fetching incredible prices in the marketplace. The Keenedy half dollar series began in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination. These coins quickly became symbols of American pride and a favorite among collectors. While most Keenedy half dollars are not considered particularly rare, there are a few standouts, and the 1996 P is one of them. Let's break down what makes this coin so special, and why some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. First, let's talk about the mintage numbers. The 1996 Keenedy half dollar was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark. That year, approximately 20.8 million coins were produced. This might sound like a large number, but compared to other years in the series, it's relatively low. Fewer coins in circulation mean there's a smaller pool for collectors to draw from, especially when you consider how many of these coins have been lost or damaged over time. But rarity alone doesn't explain the sky-high prices. Condition is everything in the world of numismatics. Coins graded in mint state by organizations like PCGS or NGC command significantly higher prices than those that show signs of wear. In particular, Coins graded MS-67 or higher are exceedingly rare and highly sought after. To give you an idea, while a typical 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar might sell for a few dollars in circulated condition, an MS-67 example has sold for thousands. Now, let's talk about errors and varieties, which can drive up a coin's value even further. Some 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollars exhibit striking errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors are highly collectible because they represent unique quirks in the minting process. Another factor to consider is the historical significance and aesthetic appeal of the Kennedy half-dollar series itself. Many collectors are drawn to these coins for their iconic design, featuring Gilroy Roberts' portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse and Frank Gasparo's presidential seal on the reverse. The 1996 P, in particular, is known for its sharp strike and brilliant luster in high-grade examples. So how do you know if your 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar is worth a fortune? The first step is to closely examine your coin. Check for any visible errors or signs of wear. If the coin appears to be in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded. Even if it's not an MS-67 or higher, you could still have a coin worth significantly more than face value. If you're interested in acquiring one of these coins, be sure to do your research and buy from reputable dealers or auction houses. Look for coins with certified grades to ensure you're getting what you pay for. In conclusion, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but under the right circumstances, it can be worth a small fortune. Whether it's due to low mintage, pristine condition, or fascinating mint errors, this coin has become a gem in the numismatic world. Value and market $1 million. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world of coin collecting. Let us know in the comments if you come across a 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar, or if there's another coin you'd like us to cover.